Is she lying? Is Beyonce lying about her age?
Ask Gabrielle Union. They went to school together.
Gabrielle Union was in her mid-40s.
Like I said, ask Gabrielle Union. They went to school together.
Beyonce's mother inadvertently revealed her own age, and we are all shocked. It comes out that the singer, her management, and possibly even her husband engineered the entire situation in order to boost her career. We're curious how they misled their supporters because this is quite intriguing. Beyoncé, the famous singer, had her birthday, and instead of surprising her, we were the ones who were surprised. We assumed it was simply another ordinary birthday until her mother wished her on Instagram. She probably believed she was doing her daughter a favor, but it actually made things worse for the diva, and it's all because her mother couldn't keep up with the singer's secret. Beyoncé's age is now being questioned because her family fuels the myth that she is older than she claims to be. Some nowadays believe Jayz is already in his 50s, while Beyoncé appears to be much older than she is. It was such a big deal that Beyoncé was just 19 when they started dating, while Jayz was already in his 30s. So, this means they've been lying since that time. In the song Get Me Bodied, Beyoncé states she was born on September 4, 1981, making her 32 years old at the time. Several people, though, assume she is older. However, a 2006 source claimed to have documentation that the Hello singer was born in 1974. Things were going smoothly, and nothing was feeding into the conspiracy as much, not until Beyoncé's mother said something. Tina Knowles is the matriarch of their famous family, but she is also a well-known individual in her own way. Tina has been staying busy lately as an outspoken activist, philanthropist, art collector, fashion designer, and clear Instagram queen, where she tweets funny quips and hosts her own talk show with a social justice bent. Many people hold her in high regard, but she is still capable of making mistakes, and this was a major one. Tina inadvertently stated that Beyoncé was 39 years old when she was actually 38 years old on one of her birthdays. She attempted to delete her caption, but it was too late because many people had already seen it. So many people began to wonder what the reality was about the diva's age. Some suggest that this may be the perfect case of what you define as the industry age, when a celebrity or an artist announces a fictitious age in order to fool the public into believing they are younger than they are. Some even go so far as to pretend to be 10 years younger, which is a long cry from reality. This practice seems to gain them more admirers and sell a lot more records than what an older musician could do. To put it simply, it boosts one's lifespan in the profession, allowing them to remain relevant because, let's face it, consumers like younger, more trendy new musicians than older ones. Beyoncé's father, like her mother, unintentionally supported this claim. The two were most likely not briefed on the full charade. Matthew Knowles mistakenly revealed Beyoncé's age in one of his impassioned videos praising his daughter. This occurred on one of her birthdays as well, and it had fed all suspicions ever since.
I love you. I love you with all my heart. So proud of you.
To comprehend what's going on, you must first grasp the interaction between Matthew and his daughter. Beyoncé made one of the most significant decisions of her career in 2011 when she chose to fire her father, Matthew Knowles, as her manager after negotiating an agreement with her husband, Jayz Live Nation, which would permanently cut all business links with him. The award-winning songstress reportedly grew unhappy with working with her father, who was accused of stealing money from the singer's I Am World tour, which ran from 2009 to 2010 and earned $143 million. Matthew said that Live Nation distributed false information to his daughter about how millions of dollars went missing while he was in charge. He also stated that they had initiated a smear campaign against him in order to entirely manage Beyoncé's career without his involvement. Given everything that has happened in the last decade, Beyoncé and her father have yet to have the ideal connection. Thus, in the video Matthew shared on Beyoncé's birthday, he provides a skyline view of the place where she grew up. He sobs as he describes how precious she is to him and how much he misses her despite having other daughters to worry about. Matthew claims that he made this video before forgetting Beyoncé. Since then, the singer's estranged father has been making headlines. This isn't the first time he's brought up the subject, and her fans aren't surprised. The age of Blue Ivy's mother has been a source of contention for some time, and Matthew Knowles has contributed to the drama. Beyoncé's father and former manager have both stated that she is lying about her age. Rumors suggest that Beyoncé is older than her fans previously thought. Yet, Matthew's recent comments on The Breakfast Club have stoked speculation that his daughter is older than she admits. He then makes comparisons to Pink and Usher. He says that they were all the same age. However, investigation shows that Beyoncé was born in 1981, while Usher and Pink were born in 1978 and 1979, respectively. This all started in 2015 when Queen Bee was labeled as 34 years old, but her father claims she was 36 at the time. Beyoncé's age has been the subject subject of several conspiracy theories, despite the fact that Matthew Knowles has hinted that his daughter is only a few years older and that she is one of the world's biggest pop acts, selling millions of albums. Actually, a few years ago, TMZ aired a story suggesting that Beyoncé was 7 years older than she claimed while referencing a document from the Texas Department of Health. Gabrielle Union, who co-starred with the singer in Cadillac Records in 2008, said the two were friends when they were teenagers, although she was born 9 years earlier. This led to confusion. Beyoncé would have been 10 years old when Gabrielle was 19, according to one scenario. Some people on the internet believe Tina and Matthew Knowles covered up the fact that one of Beyoncé's sisters is actually her kid. There are some insane conspiracy ideas, but R&B singer Jaguar Wright supports some of them. She's made numerous comments about Jay-Z and Beyoncé, including one concerning Beyoncé's age. In an interview with Storm Monroe, Jaguar confirms that Beyoncé is older than she claims and that it isn't difficult to see. She claims that those who know her true age were forced to sign an NDA to keep quiet about it. Jaguar mentions that an article on Destiny's Child was published before their breakup. There was a photo of their family from 1981, and Beyoncé appeared to be about 4 to 5 years old, not a newborn.
The caption says 1981 with her family in Houston. She had to be like 4 or 5 years old. That's the biggest infant I ever seen in my life.
Storm and Jaguar are implying that Bey was not a minor while she was with Jay-Z and that this is all a plot to get her to sell more records. Media trainers allegedly make celebrities lie to them to be more successful in the profession. It's a game for the young, and you can guarantee Beyoncé and Jay-Z are playing it. Many individuals appear to agree with Jaguar Wright because they've also observed a few indicators concerning the Queen Bee's age. They make statements like, "I remember an interview with Gabrielle Union concerning what Beyoncé's father said about Beyoncé's age. Gabrielle was like she and Beyoncé went to this performing arts school." Then Gabrielle mentioned all the people who are close in age, and she herself stated Beyoncé, Pink, and Usher are around the same age. Then she said you could be whatever age you want to be in Hollywood, and I completely agree with Jaguar when she says overseas people actually appreciate the art and the artist. It's so true. Jaguar may be speaking the truth, but she recently got into trouble after making serious allegations against Jay-Z. After all, she's no stranger to odd remarks, but this time she has genuine evidence to back up her claims. Beyoncé, whatever her true age, is lovely and as powerful as she is. It's just heartbreaking to think that they might be concealing her true age to be more successful. Her brilliance is sufficient to sell recordings. They no longer need to control anything. Keep in mind that some of this information is based on theories and views that should not be taken as facts. That's all I have for now. Thank you for taking the time to watch.